Although their opulent lifestyles are evident, have you ever wondered what they do with their millions of dollars? Welcome back to the Luxior channel. Make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications. Number 15. Bono, $1,500. For his hat, Bono purchased a $1,500 plane ticket. When Bono left his favorite hat behind in London to fly to Italy for a charity gig, therefore it only makes sense that he would purchase a ticket on the following Heathrow flight. So he paid for an airline ticket, taxi fare, insurance, and tips, and had it brought to him right away. A source close to Bono told Contact Music it was tricky telling the drivers and British Airways what he was after, but it all worked out. Number 14. Kelly Rowland, $5,200. Kelly Rowland gifted Blue Ivy a $5,200 baby bathtub adorned with Swarovski crystals. When Beyoncé was expecting her first kid, the singer gave her an opulent gift during her baby shower. It wasn't one of the many pricey gifts that Beyoncé and Jay-Z's daughter had purchased for her baby shower. Blue Ivy was able to attend the MTV VMAs wearing a gown that cost $11,000 more recently. Number 13. Courteney Cox, $12,000. Jennifer Aniston received a $12,000 Chanel bicycle from Courteney Cox. When Jennifer Aniston announced that she was going to start riding, her closest friend didn't cut any corners to make sure she had the nicest bicycles. Number 12. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage, the medieval castle Schloss Schneidstein, the Hollywood wildman and actor of numerous hit films, has made the news multiple times because of financial difficulties. Cage struck gold when he began speculating in real estate, namely in Malibu and Paradise Island. Encouraged by the triumph, he embarked on an incredibly ambitious, although ultimately futile, endeavor. Schloss Schneidstein, the Bavarian castle that Cage purchased, turned out to be a massive money hole. He had to foreclose on his Bel Air home after taking out over $18 million in loans to pay for it. Number 11. Victoria Beckham, $36,000. A $36,000 cell phone was purchased by Victoria Beckham. It's unclear if Stuart Hughes kept her 24K gold cell phone or gave it up for the newer iPhone models because it's a statement piece. Number 10. Lady Gaga, $50,000. Lady Gaga purchased a ghost detector for $50,000. Fearing that malevolent spirits might be present, Lady Gaga bought a ghost detector to go on tour with her. She reportedly has her hotel rooms checked for paranormal activity because she fears malevolent spirits. During her tour, she invested in an electromagnetic field reader to ward off spirits. Number 9. Jay-Z. Jay-Z, Tidal. When you search for Tidal on Google, lots of negative stories about the streaming music service come up. Jay-Z invested millions of his funds to establish and launch Tidal because he was dissatisfied with Spotify's inadequate royalty arrangements. It intended to be the music streaming destination, drawing celebrities and transforming the way people listen to music. However, the app wasn't even in the top 700 after just 2 weeks. It was viewed as expensive, outdated, and overly corporate. Tidal's future is not looking good, but Spotify and iTunes shouldn't be concerned. More than 71% of music industry executives predict that Tidal will be gone in a year. Number 8. Mike Tyson, $70,000. Mike Tyson bought white Bengal tigers at $70,000 apiece. Mike Tyson is one of the people who adopt cats from animal shelters. He has owned several white Bengal tigers throughout the years. Every cat costs $70,000, not to mention the presumably extremely high maintenance. His tigers might be familiar to you from the Hangover films. Tyson had to declare bankruptcy for a reason, and it might have had something to do with that kind of bizarre acquisition. Number 7. Mark Twain. The Page Compositor, Mark Twain. Perhaps you're asking, what on earth is the Page Compositor, and scratching your head. You're not by yourself. James W. Page created it between 1872 and 1888 to replace the human typesetter on a printing press with a mechanical arm. Yes, back then there was an automated typesetter. Though absurd, the concept had the potential to revolutionize the printing industry had it succeeded. Twain invested $300,000, about $6 million in today's dollars, on the project and was entirely in favor of it. The machines, of which only 2 were ever constructed, were constantly in need of correction, which rendered their existence unnecessary. It is stated that Mark Twain's financial difficulties and the reason he lost a lot of his wit and humor were directly caused by the Page Compositor. Number 6. Ben Affleck, $105,000. Jennifer Lopez received a $100,005 toilet seat from Ben Affleck. There are rumors that the opulent toilet seat is set with sapphires, rubies, pearls, and diamonds. Number 5. Batnick. Batnick himself made a lot of mistakes when he chose stock trading as his preferred investment strategy. He paid over $12,000 in commissions in just 2012. However, the year he joined, Josh Brown and Barry Ritholtz, managing $50 million at Fusion Analytics at the time, was also auspicious. With an AUM of $700 million, Ritholtz Wealth Management was founded by the three in 2013. Batnick is a co-owner of the company and was formerly an insurance salesman at Massachusetts Mutual. Batnick was recently interviewed by ThinkAdvisor over the phone from his office in New York City. The writer's concise takeaway: investing is challenging. Be prepared to make errors. Acquire knowledge from both your experiences and those of others, particularly from luminaries such as Warren Buffett and John Bogle. Number 4. Sara Blakely, $162,500. Sara Blakely shelled out $162,500 for Olivia Newton-John's Grease black trousers. Olivia Newton-John's black trousers from the Grease movie cost Sara Blakely $162,500. When she sees an iconic pair of form-fitting trousers, the founder of Spanx understands how to appreciate them. Number 3. Tom Cruise, $200,000. Tom Cruise invested $200,000 in a sonography machine for the company. Cruise bought the medical gadget when he was married to Katie Holmes to make sure her pregnancy with daughter Suri went as smoothly as possible. Number 2. Drake, $395,000. The Grand Vividus bed by Hostens, a fifth-generation family-owned Swedish bed manufacturer well-liked by celebrities, cost Drake $395,000. The bed took over 600 hours to create, weighs almost half a ton, and has horsehair on it. Drake said, "The bed lets you float," to Architectural Digest. Number 1. Celine Dion, $2 million. Celine Dion is the proud owner of a humidifier valued at $2 million. For one of the greatest singers of all time, only the best will do. Dion installed the strongest humidifier available for her Las Vegas house. In 2002, Dion began a 3-year engagement at the Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, where she requested the installation of a costly humidifier to preserve her singing voice in the harsh desert climate. While Dion was performing, the misting apparatus hung above the stage, creating a 55% humidity bubble in the air surrounding her. Which purchase most surprised you? Can celebrities use their wealth for good, or are they doomed to become symbols of excess and materialism? How can we motivate famous people to utilize their platform to advance more moral and environmentally friendly ideas? When it comes to superstars who seem to have endless money, does the definition of dumbest purchase change? Whether you're affluent, is there a different standard for what's considered a waste of money? Is it indicative of our culture that we find fascination in the excess and the bad decisions made by celebrities? Does it represent our fears or wants? Do the purchases made by celebrities promote materialism and consumerism in society? Do they affect our purchasing patterns and morals? How can we distinguish between harmless luxury and genuinely careless spending? What moral ramifications result from lavishing large sums of money on ostensibly pointless objects? How much of an obligation do celebrities have to control their spending and provide a good example for their fans? Do famous people who have an abundance of resources truly find contentment or happiness? Or does their quest for worldly goods finally leave them feeling empty and unsatisfied? What about the nature of fulfillment and satisfaction can we learn from the dumbest purchases made by celebrities? Can meaningful connections, experience, and activities provide us with more fulfillment than material belongings? How can we foster a society in which material wealth and things are not the only criteria used to determine success and happiness? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments section below. To see more of our videos, kindly click the like, share, and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.